The American political landscape is no stranger to controversy, but the recent clash between President Donald Trump and the judiciary, particularly Chief Justice John Roberts, has reignited a debate about the separation of powers and judicial independence. This confrontation stems from Trump's demand for the impeachment of Judge James Boasberg over a ruling that challenged the current president's immigration policies. The incident has drawn sharp reactions from both sides of the political spectrum, raising concerns about the politicization of the judiciary and the future of judicial independence in the United States. This essay delves into the details of this controversy, examining the events that led to Trump's call for impeachment, Chief Justice Roberts' response, and the potential ramifications for the judicial system. The case highlights the delicate balance between the different branches of government and the importance of an independent judiciary in upholding the rule of law. It also underscores the potential consequences when these principles are perceived to be under threat. At the heart of this controversy lies a case involving the deportation of Venezuelan nationals, some of whom were alleged gang members. The Trump administration sought to expedite these deportations, citing the 1789 Alien Enemies Act, a law that grants the executive branch broad authority over the treatment of foreign nationals during times of war or national emergency. However, Judge James Boasberg, a federal judge in Washington, D.C., issued an injunction blocking the deportations. Boasberg argued that the administration had failed to provide sufficient evidence to justify the use of the Alien Enemies Act, and that the deportations raised serious due process concerns. This ruling, which directly challenged the Trump administration's immigration policies, drew the ire of the president, who took to social media to denounce Judge Boasberg and call for his impeachment. Trump's actions immediately sparked a firestorm of controversy. Critics accused him of attempting to undermine the independence of the judiciary by retaliating against a judge whose ruling he disagreed with. They argued that such behavior sets a dangerous precedent and could erode public trust in the judicial system. In an unusual move, Chief Justice John Roberts issued a rare public statement rebuking Trump's call for impeachment. Roberts, who has often been seen as a defender of judicial independence, emphasized that judges should not be subject to political pressure or intimidation for simply carrying out their duty to interpret and apply the law. He stressed that the impeachment process is not a tool to be wielded against judges who make unpopular decisions. Roberts' statement was a significant moment in the ongoing debate over the separation of powers and the role of the judiciary. It served as a stark reminder that the judiciary is a co-equal branch of government, and that judges must be free to make decisions based on the law without fear of reprisal. The Chief Justice's rebuke was met with mixed reactions. While many legal scholars and advocates for judicial independence applauded Roberts for taking a stand against what they saw as an attack on the judiciary, others, particularly those who supported Trump's policies, criticized Roberts for inserting himself into the political fray. They argued that Roberts' statement was inappropriate and that he should have remained silent on the matter. Despite Roberts' rebuke, some members of Congress have vowed to move forward with impeachment proceedings against Judge Boasberg. Representative Brandon Gill, featured on the left, a Republican from Texas, has introduced articles of impeachment, accusing Boasberg of treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors. Gill's actions have further inflamed the controversy, raising concerns about the politicization of the impeachment process. The impeachment of a federal judge is a rare and serious event. It is a process reserved for only the most egregious offenses and requires a two-thirds majority vote in the Senate to convict. While it remains to be seen whether Gill's efforts will gain enough traction to result in Boasberg's removal from office, the very fact that impeachment is being considered in this case highlights the deep partisan divisions that exist within the American political system and the threat these divisions pose to the integrity of the judicial branch. Thank you for tuning in to CLD Takes. For more videos such as this and the biographies, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell to receive notifications for new videos. Till then, see you next time.